Now, if you were to look forward to Chimaev, can he go out there and deal with Kamaru Usman? And many people are saying no, that Kamaru would knock him out. Well, certainly, maybe. But that's as silly as the other folks saying that Chimaev would knock Kamaru. That certainly is a possibility. It's unarmed combat. Sure it is. But we did see that it's going to be a different kind of a struggle. We did see that the idea of coming out and tackling a national champion like Kamaru Usman, who went 10 rounds with Colby Covington and never got taken down, we're now seeing that the idea of going out and tackling him and putting him and keeping him there is going to be met with more resistance than we thought. We juxtapose our desire to see Chimaev versus Usman with the fact that Chimaev can stand up on his feet and bang way better than we knew. He can also take shots. That was the unexpected part of the night. He never thought that he was going to be taking those kinds of shots. He didn't know that his eye was going to be swollen. He didn't know that his nose was going to be bleeding. He dealt with it anyway. Chimaev looked great. I'm pushing back on the idea that he was overblown or he was hyped. Chimaev was exactly what all those great fighters who came out and vouched for him said he was. It was a really hard fight. It's a guy who had never seen the second round, and all of a sudden he's going 15 minutes at an absolute sprint. You do watch that and then wonder what would happen in the future. The idea that Chimaev was going to go out and tackle Colby Covington. I just said that Kamaru Usman didn't give up a takedown to Colby Covington. Colby Covington didn't give up a takedown to Kamaru Usman in 25 minutes. I apologize. 50 minutes them boys shared out there with each other, right? We're just seeing that isn't very likely. So what happens next? When does the intangibles, when does conditioning, and when does speed, and when does strength, at what point does that come in? Because everything that we saw from Chimaev, which was absolutely, a quote by Dana White, he passed with flying colors. Yes, he did. If you guys think that took any allure off of Chimaev, you saw a very different fight than I did. Chimaev looked amazing, and we could now visualize that, yes, Chimaev is a problem for Kamaru Usman. We don't know the outcome, though. Last week, we thought we did. We see that Chimaev is a real threat to Colby Covington, but we don't know the outcome anymore. As a matter of fact, DraftKings came out this morning in a hypothetical matchup of Colby versus Chimaev. Colby's the favorite. He should be. Colby should be, because at some point you got to show respect to the ranking. Now, I believe that Chimaev's ranking, and I think they do this on Tuesdays, don't they? Tuesdays in an undisclosed location at 8 a.m. we get new rankings, but I think that's Tuesday. And I would suspect for you that Chimaev now becomes number 2, but don't forget who number 1 is. Number 1 is Colby Covington. If Colby is in fact number 1 and Chimaev is in fact number 2, then Colby should be a slight favorite when they go and fight. So everything's as it should be.